Hi, this is Ron Ferris, and I'm just I'm just out here digging my storm shelter in case there's really rough weather here. I'm here with my dogs, so it's gonna be pretty big. It's like 20 feet by 20 feet, and I plan on digging down 6 or 8 feet and then covering it with a concrete roof and have steel poles holding it up along with the concrete and concrete posts. As you can see, I've moved my trailer in here. Unfortunately, we experienced a high wind and it blew my trash everywhere, so I'm waiting to get some help so I can get all that removed. You can see I have my water source over there. I have a little trailer that I bought while I was out here, and I got two 275-gallon totes over there. I got my TV antenna for my trailer. I'll show you my trailer some other time. It's just a I returned from Europe. I've been working in Europe for like 5 years, and while I was in Europe I bought some land online here in Texas, and this is it. It's very lonely out here. There's nobody out here with my dogs most of the time. I've never seen anybody out here yet. But so I bought the trailer and my 4-wheel drive, and so I've been building up here. I got that's a dog kennel over there, but I'm thinking about using this as a dog kennel too while I'm but in the meantime the dogs have their dog houses there, and I have a generator, and I have 2 solar panels, and I have a wind turbine, but the wind turbine isn't working as of yet. I think it was hooked up wrong, and so I have to get another controller for it, and I have one on order, but it's coming from China. God knows how long it's going to take for that to come. But I put a little for Wi-Fi reception. I put a one of those Wi-Fi range extenders, not Wi-Fi, but cellular range extenders, and it seems to work pretty good because I'm now able to receive cellular signals almost all the time, and so I decided to build this here. I'm trying to get my dogs to help out with the digging since they're so good at it, but they just don't get it. They don't get the they don't understand what I'm doing. But the dogs are great here. They love going around chasing off wild animals and stuff, and I brought them all 4 from Europe. They're Caucasian Ovchukas. These 2 are blood brothers and sisters, and I hear that the males get up to 220 pounds. He's like a year old now, Tucker, and this is Princess Grace. Call her Grace, and that's his sister. They're a little over a year old, and very fun dogs. They like to fight a lot, though, amongst themselves. They always have, the sister and brother. And now he's taking over for the tan dog over there, Buddy, who's like 5 years old. But Tucker is getting so big that Buddy no longer is able to defend himself against him. And see, they're just kidding. They're playing there. They just mouth fight, and so they're not really hurting each other. But Tucker will hurt Buddy if Buddy attacks. But Buddy Buddy gives Tucker a hard time because he still wants to run the pack. But Buddy is now big enough where he can easily put Buddy down, and so it's kind of heartbreaking for Buddy, but that's just the way the world is, I guess. The bigger guy wins. But anyway, he's a sweet pup, aren't you? Tucker, come here. Yeah, you're a sweet puppy, aren't you? Give me a kiss. Here. There we go. Yeah. Come here, Grace. Come here, Princess. Come here. Yeah, you're a good puppy. So, I brought these dogs all the way from Europe. It cost me over $10,000 because I had to hire a pet courier from Israel. The actual price of the airfare for these guys was $500 a piece. However, the courier cost well over $8,000 to bring them here from to fly them straight from the Balkans, from Pristina. Not Pristina, but we couldn't go into leave from Pristina. It's too small of an airport. We had to go to the country next door in Serbia, or not Serbia, but in Macedonia. And so we came from Macedonia after my 5 years of work was completed, 4.5, 5 years completed at an army camp in Kosovo. So I brought these dogs with me. I've raised those two since they were like a week old. I found them abandoned by their mother in underneath the car next door, an abandoned vehicle next door. And they turned out to be really good pets. Buddy, they're all. Buddy was a stray. The other big dog, he was a stray, and I trained him. I've had him like 5 years now. And he's really athletic. Look at him. He's coming over to see what the fight's going on. I had him trained by the Kosovo Police Department, and so he's a pretty tough dog. But Tucker can get him. He's stupid for trying. So you guys quit fighting, okay? Buddy, get out of here. Get. You're going to start a fight. Buddy. Go. Go, buddy. Get. Get. Don't fight. Stop it. You two stop fighting. Okay. So, then there's that little black dog, Gina. She's like 11 years old, and my landlord was going to give her away, my landlord in Kosovo, or he was going to give her to the police to execute or something. And so I said, no, don't do that, I'll take her. So, and I've had her for like 3 years. So I've had him for 5 years, these two for a little over 1 year, and then Gina for like 3 years, the little black dog, wherever she went. Gina, come here. Gina, come here. Gina. Gina, come here. But anyway, so I'm just digging sand here. I don't want to bother you with the details. It's like, luckily it's sand. It's very easy to dig. And yeah, I'm in tech. There's Gina. Come here, Gina. Come on. That's a good girl. She's a feisty little devil. Come on, Gina. Come on. Come on. That's a good girl. But I've had the two females, I've had them spayed. And I'm thinking about getting these two guys neutered because they are pretty aggressive. They're pretty aggressive but they just run around loose here, have fun, chase off coyotes and stuff. I'm hoping they won't get killed by coyotes or mountain lions or whatever is around here. And there is plenty of deer and feral hogs. Sometimes they run in like packs or like herds, look like herds of horses galloping through that terrain over there. And I hope they don't attack over here. But I do keep the two pups there, the brother and sister, in the trailer with me at night, and then I put these two in the pickup truck at night so they don't get in a fight with a pack of hogs or coyotes or something, because they run in packs and they can kill a dog pretty easy. But anyway, so I'm on the Texas Panhandle, and I'm gonna try and do more and more videos all the time. I'm gonna see if I can change my name because I'm just down as Ron Ferris and no description, and so that doesn't do very good. What's fun about here, I can shoot my guns all I want out here. I can target practice whatever I want, and my job in Europe, I was an armed guard in Europe at Camp Bondsteel in Kosovo, and prior to that, I was an armed guard in Kuwait. I've also been in the Army, um, and I was in the first Gulf War, so you can tell my age. I'm pretty old, and I'm retired. So I really don't work. All I'm doing is goofing around out here, really, and trying to get this place into a nice, safe situation for me and the dogs. I'm not looking forward to spring coming because the number of reptiles I hear out here, like rattlesnakes and things, and I've already dug up a salamander that was down here hibernating yesterday, and I don't know where he went though. And 2 brown recluse spiders were buried in the sand too that I killed. I got bit by a brown recluse spider before, and it isn't funny. Luckily, it was only on the hand, and but they had to like cut into it and squeeze all the juice out of it, and put a special bandage on there. It took like a week and a half for it to heal. But anyway, here I am out here. What do they call that? Not homesteading, but I just bought a piece of land out in the middle of nowhere here, and I'm trying to live a free and peaceful life. It's so quiet out here. It's wonderful. But the weather is kind of rough. It's a little rough out here. And over here, me and the guy down the road here a couple miles, we dug that septic field and tank over there. That seems to be working okay. And I hope to put a 24 by 24 foot cabin right over there, and maybe, and then just have this as like a storm cellar, and maybe a place to store goods and stuff. And so I'm just out here, and anybody, if you want to, you can subscribe. I'm going to try and do this at least once a week, and you can look at my progress. I got some stuff on order to pick up all this trash because I don't want to be down picking up stuff, leaning over with snakes around and stuff, or I'll get bit. I do have a Texas license to carry, so I do always carry my little gun around with me. I have like a 3.5-inch Magnum shotgun in there, and a Henry Big Boy repeating rifle, 45 Colt. I have a 45 Colt revolver in there. Then I have this 22 mag North American Arms 5-shot revolver. I used to work with machine guns and all automatic weapons and everything, and but here in Texas, I thought I'd just go all Western, so I just got I got a Winchester pump shotgun, and which isn't really Western, but I needed something big enough to take out a feral hog at close range, or anything else that comes at me. And so I got the 45 Colt 6-shooter, and then I have the 45 Colt Big Boy. They both fire the 45 LC cowboy rounds, and of course this one's a 22 mag, and I can just shoot it right here if you want me to see me shoot it. Watch the dogs run though; they'll run like crazy. It scares them. So I'm gonna shoot. See if I can hit. Let's see if I can hit this piece of cardboard over here. I don't want to go have it flying over and shoot a dog here. So I'm going to go like 20 feet back, see how I can hit it. It's just a little gun, but shoots 5 rounds. Here we go. Well, I hit it. That's good. It's a little high. I'll have to remember to lower the sights. I don't think these sights are adjustable. So I did hit it. But see, there goes Gina. She's afraid. They're all afraid of the gun. Sometimes when these guys start fighting, I have to shoot the gun to get them to stop. So, but anyway, goodbye from somewhere in West Texas and South Texas on the Panhandle. And yeah, the nearest town is like 37, I believe, population. And I have to drive like 50 miles to get gasoline for the generator in my pickup and get my propane tanks filled. I got 2 40-pound propane tanks there to run the furnace in the trailer and the cooking stove, and the refrigerator runs on propane and electric too. The refrigerator is pretty good. It runs on propane. Battery powered from I got 3 12-volt batteries hooked up to the trailer. And what else? Oh, and then I could hook it up to the generator, and so, or to a city utility connection, and it can run off there forever. But so I'm doing exactly what I planned. I had this all planned out before I returned to the United States, and I'm just doing just exactly what I dreamed about doing, which is getting my own place and fixing her up, and just spending my retirement here, and probably over in I'm going to probably do the same thing over in Tucson, Arizona, and possibly I might do the same thing in South Dakota, because I was raised in South Dakota. I might get some extra land out there and just do like I'm doing here, build a little house cabin, and just see what comes up, And anyway, so I'm just trying to enjoy my retirement. It's right in the middle of the coronavirus scare here, and gee, the town's so little. I don't think anybody's ever got it here yet. The town that I'm in's so little, and I think that hopefully, if I can stay out of there as much as possible, the little town, I probably won't get it too, because I'm far, far away from civilization out here. But if anybody attacks me, I'm well armed. That's one good thing, and the dogs will probably help if somebody comes out here, tries to find me, and wants to do a zombie home invasion and take over my camp, my property. But anyway, so here's saying goodbye from the Texas Panhandle. And by the way, there's those windmills everywhere, big old wind generators. And this is also like there's oil fields all over here too. So you see those oil derricks everywhere, and they're just building a new one, a great big thing over there. A couple miles that way. But I'm not sure if I have the mineral rights here, so I do own the land. I've got a deed for the land, but I don't know if I own the mineral rights, because they lease the mineral rights to people. The county does, I think. And so someone might come over here and want to take over and put an oil derrick right here over my septic tank or something, and who knows? But hopefully not. And If they do, maybe they'll pay me for it, but I doubt it. Anyway, so hey, you guys I hope you are staying safe and try and stay locked in your house. I hope if you need any help, just let me know in comments. If you would, subscribe, I guess. I'm not too hip on the subscriptions and all that stuff and how many people are watching. However, I know it isn't, I don't know if there's a money-making deal going on or anything, but anyway, just hang in there through the crisis here. I hope you guys don't get the virus, and God bless you all, and God bless Texas. Bye-bye.